Hi, hello, good day. Welcome to Newspaper Review on Niger Watch. My name is Emma, reporting live from Lagos, Nigeria. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my Niger Watch family across the globe. How are you doing? It's a beautiful Friday morning over here. Yes, Friday morning. Oh, guys, the weekend is upon us. I tell you, cheers to that, cheers to life. It's been a beautiful one so far. We've had an amazing week, and this is us, Nigel Watch, saying thank you for being with us all through the week. Thank you for being here. Thank you for no, this is thank you for being here. Yes, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Newspaper Review. If you're just joining in, do well to like this broadcast, do well to share this broadcast, do well to invite someone on to the broadcast. I welcome you once again. Yes, guys, we've been following the news. There are lots of revelation coming up. I tell you, now is about a good time to click or to turn on your notification bell. So for every time we go live, you will be notified. There are a lot of things happening, and we'll be coming on here. Um, we won't wait for the usual timing to be on here. We just can come in here. So do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do well also to turn on your notification bell. Do well to like our every broadcast. And guys, I can never overemphasize on the importance or the place what it does when you like our. It helps with visibility, guys. It helps. So please do so. You know we say the truth over here. You know that we are here for the people. So do well to support us with publicity and to do well also support us by clicking on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section. Thank you. Hi, Bella Naomi. How are you doing? Beautiful morning to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Mommy Diaspora, good morning to you, beautiful dearest mama. How are you doing? Osabobo. Hi, Osabobo. How are you doing? Good morning and thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate your time here with us all day. Yes, thank you. Yes, Mr. Charles, how are you doing today, Mr. Charles?
I'm very well, Mrs. Emma. And how are you too?
I'm all right. Fine. How's the family?
Very well. We thank
All
God.
right. Thank you, Mr. Charles. Thank you for being here. I'll come back to you. Hello, Mary Kimade. How are you doing? Good to have you on the broadcast, Mary Kimade. So, Mary Kimade, I am asking you, how are you doing? And I would like a response because I'll be looking out. I'll be looking out. Thank you for being here. If you're just joining, you guys, you know the drill already. Do well to like this broadcast. Do well to share and invite someone onto the broadcast. Come on, guys. Let's go. Share, share, share. Invite someone. Let's do the needful and make sure you like this broadcast. As you come in, please take out time. To my panelists, I say hello to you. I say welcome. Please do also like the broadcast before clicking on the link. Yes, before you come in here, let's dissect these papers. Do also click on the link. Thank you very much. Smith George. Hi, Smith George. Good afternoon to you too. How are you doing? Smith George, where are you joining us from? I'd like to know. Please say something. Thank you. Mr. Chubuzo. Hello, Mr. Chubuzo. Good day to you. How are you doing today?
Emma, how are you? Good morning, everybody listening and the panelists. I'm doing well. Yesterday we were having a long conversation, so I have an appointment. That's why I left. So how everybody is doing?
Oh,
you, you
oh
can
well,
you can see the dust. You can see the dust that is happening in Nigerian politics, especially what happened in last. I think yesterday or day before yesterday. The absence of APC candidate, it was so terrible. I don't know. Is it how Nigeria gonna be using excuse you know, to lead? That is, it's so disappointing, actually. Thank you.
yes, that got me wondering. So, what could possibly be more important than the peace accord signing? That I'm like, if you cannot be there for something as important as such a day, it means that we probably would be having, should he, emerge as the presidential winner. It looks like we'll be having someone who will be running the country on proxy. And I know Nigerians know better than to have another president that will not be available. And I think that's an eye opener for us. I think that's an eye opener for us. Thank you very much, Mr. Chibuzo, for being here. Mr. Kennedy, how are you doing today, Mr. Kennedy?
I'm doing well, Mrs. Iman. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us on this broadcast, Mr. Kennedy. Welcome. I'll be with you in another minute. Please do the needful by putting your mic on mute. Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. All right, Miss George, I see you. All right. Thank you for being here all the way from Gabon. Thank you for being here. If you're just joining in, you know the drill already. This is a newspaper review on Niger Watch. My name is Ima. Good to have you here. Please do also like this broadcast, share, invite someone onto the broadcast, and turn on your notification bell because it is raining hot here in Nigeria, and we promise to bring them as they happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin with our business of the day. Our first paper today will be the Punch. And on the Punch, we have APC presidential campaign. TINUBU to pacify ADAMU, governors with 2,000 appointments. Party disowns leaked letter, decries one-man show allegation against candidates. Aggrieved National Working Committee members nominees added to campaign list. Onanuga explains exclusion. Power sector loses 420 billion naira annual revenue, and that's from Gencos. PDP National Working Committee members write AU reject housing allowance. Economists forecast naira slide. Inflation as campaigns begin. Reps raise the alarm over possible Ebola outbreak. Federal government makes fresh offer as to insist on UTAS. TINUBU absent, Atiku orders sign peace pact. Buhari demands non-violent polls. Adeleke wins at Supreme Court. Hometown PDP celebrates. Two fear dead in RTN clash. Sanwo-Olu suspends union. 3 EFCC lawyers, 59 others make Sun list. All right, let's start with yesterday there was a clash in Lagos. The RTN has to do with road transport employers, that is Association of Nigeria, Road Transport Employers Association of Nigeria. So they had a clash on who there was fracas amongst them on who is going to, become the next leader, as the sitting leader tenure is about to be over. So I don't know. Are they not civil enough? Obviously that is not a civil organization. These people. Oh, I think a word that you people will know them as will be the touts, the agberos, right? The people that tax force use, those ones that collect money from cars, from motorists, like the Danfo, the Molwe, commercial buses. Oh, Abasime. Those guys, the agberos, them, yes, these are the people. And now they have their leader, the president of the current president. His tenure is soon to be over. And the best way for these people to contend for power is to take it to the street. While we have innocent people, they had guns. And the videos, there's a viral video of them throwing sticks, using cutlass on each other. And while there's a police van, not just police van, police presence were there. The police were just there. They did nothing, absolutely nothing. And now, if it were to be protesters, the police would have go all out on them. These people, one of the videos I watched, I actually saw where someone was actually taking that. It was such an awful scene. Well, that happened, and the governor of Lagos State has suspended the union. So I don't know, probably I should take a walk down the road, onto the road, and see if there will be agberos collecting money, because this suspension is supposed to mean what? It means they're not supposed to be working, I guess. But then, of course, I don't think anybody stops these people from getting their money. I mean, what do they say to their organ, knowing now that campaign with the campaign happening in Lagos, they need all the 100 naira and 200 naira that they can get from all of these boss people at every junction. So that was what happened yesterday. There was an innocent a man shared that his niece, who was on his way to the office yesterday, was hit by a stray bullet from these people's fracas, and he lost his life, amongst other. Of course, there are more than 2 people that died in the clash, but just have 2 people here in the news. So that's what happened yesterday. Adeleke wins at Supreme Court. I don't know, this Adeleke seems to face lots of trials, but victory has been restored to him again. So someone from PDP came out to say that I'm the one that is supposed to be the one representing PDP and not Adeleke. But the case was taken out of court because there's a period of time that you have to tender a case, and this person brought the case in when that time had elapsed, so the court had no other option than to throw the case out of the court. Yeah, that's it. So victory to Adeleke again, and I hope nobody comes fighting him again. And like you and other Nigerians, we are asking, where is TINUBU? People are asking, his loyalists are asking, his fans are asking, is people are asking, yes, let's say people, they're asking where's TINUBU, and that is one question that nobody is yet to be able to answer. And yes, that's I'm saying, Nigerians, do we want a president that we don't know where he is? Do we want a president that is always traveling for one health issue or the other? I am a concerned Nigerian, so if this is coming off as personal, then so be it. So be it. If I have a voice, I would definitely use that voice. We surely don't want another president that is not fit, or that would rather be outside than attending to very important issues at home. The peace pact was very, very important. It has never been missed, and so why would he miss it? All right, let's go on to PDP, National Working Committee. So some people in PDP, I got a tip off that the 10 billion naira that was raised during the in-house, yes, during their convention, the money that was raised from the sales of the presidential tickets from aspirants, there were speculations that the money has been squandered, and they've been asking questions, where is the money? Well, it so happened that after these concerns were raised, some people, that's the people that see the strong members, or the ones with the strong voice, that are pushing and asking questions, and they've got to ask, those ones that asked, well, it so happened that after inquiries and questioning, that these people got paid impromptu house rent. They were given it was termed the house allowance. Some got as much as 32 million naira, while the other three got 28 million naira respectively. And they've come to return the money. Yes, they returned the money to say no, that they heard that this money is supposed to be a bribe to shut them up, but they were not going to stand for it, that they want transparency, they want to know how that money was spent. PDP has come out to say, no, we did not bribe anybody. That is just housing allowance that was paid to those people. And if they've returned the money, so be it. That it's not a problem. Housing allowance is a thing. But we're asking, why now? Yes, why now? And PDP, some people have come out in PDP to say these are Wike's loyalists that are trying to tarnish, or they are trying to bring down you and the party, and they are not going to stand for it, and the Nigerians should be aware of these other people. Even strong allegations have come out that Wike tried to lobby the committee for him to be picked as Atiku's running mate, but the committee gave 3 names, and that will be Governor of Rivers State Yemso Wike, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State Udom Emmanuel, and also one more person, the Governor of Delta State Ifeanyi Okowa. Although Wike's name come first, but Atiku went on ahead to pick Okowa as he had the final say. But that Wike is just pained that all of these things did not work out, and Wike and his people are doing everything humanly possible. But then again, I mean, not too long ago, Wike came out to tell us that you collected a bribe of 1 billion naira from a particular presidential candidate in Lagos, and then the you is just after the billions, or the money that was realized from the ticket sales, from the presidential ticket sales, and now we are seeing that some people are being bribed. So are you bribing these people, or you are not bribing them? Come out and say the truth. Economists forecast naira slide inflation as campaigns begin. And the whole purpose of campaign should be for the betterment of the country, right? To pick the good leader, to pick the right leader. So what is happening? How can the process of us picking the right leader, impoverish us even more? If this is the case, should we even come to this place where we have to pick president, or where we have to have elections like this that would see to the suffering of Nigerians? I mean, to what end then is this? And yes, reps raised the alarm over possible Ebola outbreak over possible. Now, there's been in other African countries, there's been an outbreak of Ebola, and the refs saying raising an alarm over possible. What will it take? We know that contact tracing in Nigeria is zero, and we've had people coming in and out of the country and not there. It is now that they just NDDC, NCDC, and they just want to begin process. No, they've not even started, because the reps just want to call them to begin process. For crying out loud, this is something that should, they should pick up. There is no vaccine for this Ebola. And the last time that this happened, that there was an outbreak, we know how people suffered for it. At this point, I don't know if to say it is the mercies of the Lord, or I don't know what to target us. But Nigerians, we need to stop taking all of these things for granted. All eyes should be on deck. All hands should be on deck. They need to sit up already. They shouldn't wait until we don't even have doctors anymore. We don't have as much doctors as we used to have, so to say. So if this Ebola if there should be an outbreak, what's going to happen? Mr. Jenoche, thank you so very much for your donation. God bless you. Thank you so, so very much. And welcome to the broadcast. If you are just joining in, thank you for being here. Welcome to the broadcast. Please do want to like this broadcast, share, invite someone on to the broadcast. Please, thank you very much. And also do want to support us by clicking on the dollar sign to the right on the comment section. Thank you so very much. All right. The picture news on there would be from the signing of the peace pact. Buhari, the ex-president of Nigeria, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, was also there, and they gave talks on how there should be no violence, and how candidates should talk to their people for peace. For peace to be upheld. Talking about peace, we also a video of what Shore did by going to. That was very brazen. That was actually very brazen. For Shore to have stood up to go meet Shetima, the vice president, and questioning why he was sitting on the front row that was meant for the presidential candidate, that he is only a vice president. Well, that man seems to be forgetting, or maybe that we just don't get the message that I might be coming on with the tag of a vice president, but I am the real deal. I think, these things are actually quite very obvious, right? But we are the ones that are just refusing to see the bigger picture. All right, we'll be moving to the next. We're moving to the next paper, and that will be Daily Trust. Don't fight dirty, Buhari tells Tinubu, Atiku, Obi, others. We are at critical stage. That's from Jonathan. Fake news, misinformation, threat to poll, and that's from Abdul Salami. We will monitor candidates, parties conduct spending. That's from INEC. Yobe Nath, Lawal bow signals Lawal's bow signals end of 24-year journey in National Assembly. Oh, goodness gracious. And you bribed us with millions. 6 PDP National Working Committee members allege. Nigeria Air questions doubt as FG unveils Ethiopian Airlines as core investor. Governors reject FG plan to privatize 5 power plants, excuse me. Governors reject FG's plan to privatize 5 power plants. India top importation of Nigerian goods in second quarter. Okay, father remanded for attempting to sell daughter for 20 million in Benue. As we know it, yesterday the courts gave judgment I'm so sorry, I cannot remember his name right now, but it was against Lawal. Lawal, after having gone for the presidential candidacy, which he didn't emerge from his party, he tried going back to slot his name into the slot his name as Yobe, not representative. But that did not work out because of the 2020 Electoral Act that was signed not too long ago, and he has subdued, he has accepted, and he has bowed to the fate and to the hearing of the court. And yes, this will be the end of his journey in the National Assembly. I don't know who is rejoicing about this, but 24 years. it's very important that we have something to show for our time. Albeit short or long, it is very, very important. I wonder what people will remember him for. I wonder what Nigerians will remember him for. I wonder what footprints he will be leaving behind. And now the story of Ayu bribing 6 Philippine National Working Committee members with millions we just took already. Let's see what other story that we have here. The father remanded for attempting to sell his daughter for 20 million. If that was my father, I'll be really, really mad at him, because I think that's actually very cheap. I mean, if you want to sell me, go all the way, go all the way. I'm sorry, that's not supposed to be a funny news, but good thing that that did not work out. I mean, it just shows
I buy you for $50 million.
Okay, we can begin negotiation. But it just goes on to say the times that we are in right now. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, fathers and mothers, daughters and sons, let's be very careful. The days and the times are truly, truly, truly evil. People are doing all sorts for the sake of money. Please, let's be careful out there. We'll take our last story for the day, excuse me, and that will be a Daily Sun. All right. Amid Buhari's caution, presidential candidates sign peace accord. Shatima stands in for TINUBU. Place Nigeria above regional sectional interest, and that's the president's word for the candidates. 2023, I will remove structures retarding Nigeria's progress, and that's from Obi. APC withdrawal of letter to TINUBU tears National Working Committee apart. Guys, if the National Working Committee is not in sync, the party surely will crumble, and it looks like what's happening in APC. Well, I'm not sure. I don't say how they would, recover, or how they'll be able to fix their home real quick. They might just have to keep postponing their inauguration. PDP crisis takes new twist as 4 National Working Committee members refund 122.4 million naira allegedly given to them by IU. INEC threatens party with fresh sanctions over hate speech campaign funding. All right, that's all we are taking today on our newspaper review. All right, Mr. Charles, yes, have your submission to the stories.
Yeah, I've been listening, and all these stories, I think we have been hearing them. But the only one that gives me worries is our APC presidential candidate, who has refused to show himself and prove to Nigerians that the job he is applying, he can do it. Because at this beginning, if at the end of the day he continued to do this and eventually he becomes the president of Nigeria, it will be like, this is he has been doing it, so it will be like a culture. You know why? He will not even care if Nigerians did not ask questions now. If Nigerians cannot say, why is it that TINUBU cannot show up in anything that his fellow candidates are doing? Why can't he show up in such a day like yesterday, where other presidential candidates are there? Why will he be represented by his vice president? Is the VP the one that is contesting for president? Even I supported Cheore because no vice president was there. Why is he occupying that seat? Why is he at the front seat? He should be at the back, like every other vice president came there like a spectator, not to come and occupy the seat made for president. See, sometimes people will be saying the truth, but because Nigerians have been, overclouded by this sentiment and tribalism, and because they think, they have better opportunity from this person, not just opportunity to grow, but the opportunity to make more money. no one will talk. But what that guy just said yesterday was the truth. Why will he occupy that seat? Where is TINUBU? If TINUBU is not there, it's better to say that APC didn't come. Not just come there like what he did during the MBI, whatever, the law conference. And he will continue to do this. If he eventually succeed in doing this and become the president, Nigerians will be like Buhari's regime, when the president cannot, you can't see your president, even if Nigeria is boiling, even if Nigeria is on fire, the president will jump into the plane, zoom off to London, France, anywhere. Why people are dying in Benue? Why people are dying in Kaduna? Why people are dying in Imo State? Why people are being massacred in Jos? The president is somewhere, wasting time. Nigeria should rise up before this nonsense.
Sometimes it's even going to other countries to talk about, nation building, how to fight insecurity, how to fight poverty, and I don't understand how your people are languishing in these things you are going to educate other people about. It's honestly.
What is it? How can a blind man? What will a blind man tell somebody that can see with one eye when you are blind? Your two eyes, you are totally blind, and someone who can manage with one eye. What are you going to tell him? Buhari is like Buhari as a president of Nigeria. Nigeria is just like working with Nigeria is like Nigerians following a blind man leading us. That's what Nigeria is. So now we are going to make that mistake again, and no one is talking because these people, they don't believe in election. They believe that that the ones that appoint the INEC chairman, that the one that appoint all the INEC commissioners, all the states, all the INEC representative in the state, they're the one that appoint even if the council was, they go to Supreme Court. They are the one that appoint the Supreme Court justice. They are the one that appoint all the judges. So they have put all their their machineries in place, so that even if at the end of the day it goes worst, they go to court and they claim the power. So these are the reason why they don't care. Even Nigerians are talking, they don't care. They continue in the same thing they have been doing. Honestly, because I don't see what is giving these people this guts to just do whatever they like and think that nobody have right to talk. How can a president who's supposed to come and address people, he will not be there, and your vice president is the one you have not even been elected. If you start like this now, what if when the power has been given to you, when you will have the power to command the police, command the soldiers, command the navy, command all these people, then Nigerians will not talk again. You will even order, even social media, they will do everything to shut it down because they know Nigerians will want to talk.
All right, Mr. Charles, thank you for your submission. We have to move on. I'll come back to you in a minute. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone that's here on this broadcast. If you're just joining us, welcome. Please do well to like this broadcast, do well to share, invite someone onto the broadcast. Welcome once again to our newspaper review on Niger Watch. Thank you to everyone in the comment section. I see you right there. Mr. Onoche, how you doing, Mr. Onoche? Thank you for being here. Mr. Vine, yes, Smith George, thank you for being here. Thank you to each and every one of you. Mr. Chubuzo.
Yeah. Thank you. Concerning our president to become, which is Oga TINUBU, he said it is his turn. Now, being a president and commander-in-chief, there is the responsibility that follows. Then, now, the people want you to come and speak and, highlight Nigerians and make Nigeria to be aware of their presence, their fitness, their ability to be a president of Nigeria. But look at most recent time, they are trying to bring this man along. He's not present. It's a shameful thing to Nigerians, those that believe in him, that he will do better. Somebody who has been already fallen down, falling behind in all kind of questions, all kind of activities, then, and people still hope that this man can be able to take Nigeria forward. So the whole idea lies on Nigeria. It doesn't, TINUBU got nothing to lose, you know, because what he is coming there to do is just to answer a president. Shetima told you from the beginning that he is the one going to be in charge. And he's going to be in charge if at all they are elected. There is no way TINUBU will come to even the press to come and make any statement to Nigeria and tell Nigerian what his plan is all about. He will become the same, the kind of leadership Buhari have during 1984. Buhari is the president, Idiabo is the one that is giving Nigeria update. So this is the type of leadership Nigeria are going to expect if at all they are elected in the office, you know. Concerning what Shawere did, is a great move, but Nigerians need to know that the people that invited these nominees these are corporates, you know. These are corporates that APC have put in place. These are machines that APC have put in place that can manufacture their result. So whether TINUBU is present or not present, their mission will still go through. Actually, those people who attend this committee, they're supposed to raise this question Shawere raised and said, no, we cannot be able to, we are not children anymore. We cannot be able to stand aside. We have a presidential candidate. He's not present. He's busy sending delegates to represent him. This is not the way forward. This is not the kind of leadership. And we are crying that the current one is not doing well. Now we are going to, you know, bring another one who is going to be even worse than the current one. So it's a shameful thing to Nigerians. Nigerians need to think twice. I tell people that belong to that believe in TINUBU, that believe in APC, let them think twice. We don't say that there's no good people in APC. APC is a good party. APC is a very nice party. But the people inside is the one gonna make things happen, you know. So people need to think twice. TINUBU is not fit. When you look at the man's physics, look at the physics of that man, physics of him. You can see this man is an injury lion. He's an injury lion. He cannot hunt, you know. So people need to think otherwise, and they make sure that this TINUBU of a man is relegated. Actually, they need to relegate him. If Shetima wants to become the president of Nigeria, let them make it clear to us. Let them not go behind us and be, you know, telling us this and that. Let them come forward and tell us, listen, this is our president to be. Shetima is the one. We are tired of all these things. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Chibuza. Thank you.
Hello? I can't hear you. You are breaking. You are breaking.
All right, please, if you can hear me clearly, say so in the comment section, please. Thank you. So this is from Vine Maxwell. It says, the consistent absence of TINUBU is a great sign of bigger events in the future. It must not be taken with a pinch of salt. Nigerians must be wise, especially now. And this is a very profound statement. Mr. Kennedy, let's get your reaction to this.
Thank you very much. Good evening to all of you all over the world, and good evening to my co-panelists. You know, I've always said it, Federal Republic of Comedy. One more time, I did again. They did it before when there was that NBA conference, and they are doing it again. So just look at the whole issue. Peace part. What is peace part? They said they are copying American democratic system, and I haven't seen or I haven't heard the Democrat and the Republican having a peace part. You see, everything about Africa, everything about Nigeria is just like child's play. Look at the man that is organizing this peace part, Abdul Salam. He is the one that created the problem right from day one. He's the one that gave us the constitution that is creating ripples all over Nigeria. And he has never come out to apologize for bringing that skewed constitution where you have a lot of abnormalities, or where the constitution has to favor one particular portion of the country. He has never come out to apologize for what he did. He has never advocated that the constitution be changed. Yet he comes out every now and again to organize the peace part because he makes money from there. So it's all a scam. What is this peace part for? And secondly, look at this Shetima with that ugly face coming to sit on the seat of who is supposed to be the president to sign a peace part on behalf of the presidential candidate. And the presidential candidate is somewhere. Nobody knows where he is. And Oshomole is coming out to tell us that he doesn't, or he has not communicated, he doesn't know where he is or something like that, and he's supposed to be his principal. You see, everything is just like a joke in Nigeria. Everything is a joke. They are not supposed to allow other presidential candidates are not supposed to allow that man to sign because he's not a presidential candidate. But here we are. That is the country we find ourselves. When Buhari was coming, even some people outside the country, they were arguing with us that even if he has a NEPA B certificate, that he will be allowed. Look at what NEPA B certificate has brought us in the country. Brought us shambles, brought us disunity, brought us, everything has totally collapsed. And look at Tinubu again. Look at Tinubu is sick, but there are a lot of people clamoring for Tinubu to come to power. I don't blame Tinubu that much. If people are not clamoring for him to come to power, would he come to power? No. Look at the many educated people, many elites all over the world are clamoring for Tinubu to come to power. It's a shame that this man, I'm not sure if Tinubu is going to survive the election. They're not talk of taking power because the man is seriously sick. If you say he's sick, people will just attack you and say, do you have access to his medical certificate, his medical condition? Well, this is where we are. I blame all of them, both the Abdul Salam, who is organizing the peace part, who created this skewed constitution that is creating ripples. And I blame Tinubu, and I blame all the APC. Somebody said the APC is a good party. APC has never been a good party. They are all bad people that are taking us backward. So I hope maybe next time, if they are organizing this kind of
Excuse me.
sorry.
Sorry. I did mention, I said APC is a good party. The element
No, I'm
inside.
not. I'm not
This
accusing you. I'm not accusing you, please. I'm not accusing you. I'm just saying they are not a good party, and they should not be seen as a good party because these are people that brought us to where we are. So sorry, my brother. I'm not accusing you. So that is my take on this Tinubu issue. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Kennedy, thank you for your submission. And I quite agree with you when you said that he shouldn't have even been allowed to sign it, because what could possibly be more important than being present at that place? Every presidential candidate, they know better than to avail themselves for that program. That's a huge program. You had the president there. If the president was there, what would make you a presidential candidate not be there? And what is it with APC and giving Nigerians people that are, that are physically unfit to run the country? The country was in a bad place as I when Buhari took over. But the first thing this man did was to review all sorts of health issues when he came into power. And this one is not even into power, and there are lots. See, I am in Nigeria, so I am very, very much allowed to feel the way that I feel right now. And I hope all Nigerians are aware and are sensitive to these issues. All right, thank you very much. Smith George, there's a link up there. You click on the link, you will come in here. There is no line for you to call. I have posted the link twice because of you. So if you want to come in, please just scroll up. You'll see the link. Just click on either of them and it will bring you right into the studio. I hope you'll make out time to do so. Thank you. Mr. Chris George, how are you doing, Mr. Chris George?
Yeah, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. Well, can you recap me, Rachel, so I can contribute my quota?
Okay, right now we are talking about TINUBU. What could possibly be more important for TINUBU for him not to have attended the Peace Pact? Yeah, that was the Peace Pact conference from yesterday, and also Shetima. Should we be expecting Shetima to be there? You know, to be the president, to take on the presidential responsibilities instead of TINUBU, and are Nigerians ready to have another president that would not be available, or are Nigerians ready for another president that will be in and out for medical treatment?
Okay, let me start from what Chetima said at an NBA conference. If you remember, he said he was in charge of security, while the TINUBU in charge for economy. So basically, Chetima is the presidential candidate, while TINUBU is what? Vice. So Chetima made it clear that but in the right constitution, president in charge of what? Security, vice president in charge of economy. So, well, I want to ask you the Nigerian question because sometimes I don't know whether are we the cause of the problem or there's a problem in Nigeria that is unsolvable. TINUBU is running for presidential seat to enter Soviet. And some of our brothers are clamoring for TINUBU to come to power. Have TINUBU grants any television interview like other candidates are doing? What of the TVC, Arise News, AIT, NTA? TINUBU have not granted any television set interview. And we Nigerians, some of us are clamoring for TINUBU to come to power. Are we the cause of the problem? Because we see this man is not capable to run this nation. Since TINUBU assumed this APC presidential candidate, he have not granted any television interview. What he will do for Nigerian? What he will do for Nigerian? What will make Nigerian to be forward? But some of us go to Twitter is like a war ground. And clamoring for TINUBU to come to power. Anything he does in Nigeria concerning this, TINUBU will be absent. So, how are we sure this man is healthy to run this presidential post? We should think wisely. Because what I'm seeing in APC now, I will say this, is what happened between, but let me not say that, but basically, if APC win this power, but God forbid, this man, Chetima, is the president, while TINUBU is vice president. So because TINUBU is not capable, I don't know what some of we Nigerians are coming for this man. Buhari said from top to bottom. TINUBU said from top to underwear. Which means then terrorists will go house to house, killing people, dealing with people, house to house. I rest my case here. Let the conversation continues.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming into the studio, Mr. Chris George. Mr. Letgo, how you doing? Good to have you in the house, Doc. Okay, Mr. Vi Maxwell.
Yeah, thank you so much, Sister Emma. Good morning from the shining village of Binaba, the Walgatanga in the upper eastern part of Ghana.
Mr. Vine, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Which of the talking points do you want me to take on?
That's the one we are talking about. What Nigerians should expect, the signal that the APC presidential candidate is sending to Nigeria.
Thank you so much. Good morning to my co-panelists and those that are, listening to us, and the great people in the comment section. You see, this is not a time. Nigerians have no time to waste anymore when it comes to selecting someone that is going to lead you. Like I say, I am not a proponent of one Nigeria, because I see the foundation before you can get that country working. That 1999 constitution Abu Salami handed over to Obasanjo must be declared a force majeure. That is my own position. Having said that, the problem Nigeria is having today is caused, most of them is caused by the convener of that peace pact. The reason why all Nigerians have never seen anything about him today is because he's still alive. If he is dead, you will see so many things will be revealed. All of you must go back and read how much Abacha left in the Nigerians' coffer, how much he left, and how much this convener of this peace pact now left for Obasanjo. That will show you the kind of person that is convening, that peace pact for them. As for the APC presidential aspirant, he's, like I said in that comment, this persistent absence from most of these things shows you that there are greater things ahead, more serious things, ahead, if that man becomes the president of Nigeria. He is incapacitated. This man has an underlying medical problems. I do not know how many of us, all of us here that are, expressing our views here today, have, perspire. We perspire. I've never seen even myself perspiring, even up to the extent my buttocks will be wet. This man has neurological, medical disorder. Is that the kind of person that you want to be? And most Nigerians, especially youths, are following this man because of money or because of what you are going to get. Are you going to benefit money from him and throw in your future and destiny of those that are coming behind you in the wind because of money? This is the time Nigerians should wake up. Nobody should come out and tell us, oh, there is no credible, a candidate that is good. You see them there, they are there. They are there. It is left for you to make the right choice so that we will not come here again and begin to lament.
All right.
If you get it wrong now, we will cry. Nigerians will cry for the next 8 years, and it is going to be irreparable. God bless you.
All right, thank you very much for that submission, Mr. Vi Maxwell, and welcome to the broadcast. Mr. Chooks, how are you doing today? Please go ahead and give your submission.
Yeah, good morning, Emma. Good morning, my fellow panelists and everyone watching us around the world. Nigeria, every morning, news stories. The problem with Nigeria is we are not telling ourselves the truth. That is the biggest problem Nigeria have. And why do I say that? Abdul Salam, who is the originator of this peace, and all the members of that crew, I see them as liars. I see them as those who are causing our problem. Sorry, is there anybody who has the addition? Because I'm having a lot of background noise. So, these people are the people that I think are the evil that is destroying Nigeria. Why do I say that? How can you come there and said that you are looking forward for an issue-based election or campaign right? And this has happened before. When the NBA has their this thing, TINUBU was nowhere to be found. Again, in this same place, as important as Peace Pact towards the election, he is not here again. And these old guards, because I don't want to use the word that is in my mind, because this platform will not allow it. Because if not, I would have used that word, because that is what they are. They come here to gag us. These are the people destroying that country. You did not see TINUBU there, and you open up your mouth to say you are expecting an issue-based campaign. Campaign with who? Look at what happened yesterday. Thank God for Showore. He went there, sit in front. I said it on this platform when he said that he is going to lead from the front. I asked that question. How about our learned friends who were there, who understand the Constitution, who's supposed to interpret the Constitution to us, was there when he said, I will lead the onslaught of this thing, meaning he is going to be the commander-in-chief of our armed forces. Does our law allow that? That the vice president should be the chief, the commander-in-chief of our armed forces? There's something seriously wrong with Nigeria. I am saying this. I don't know if all of them are thinking inside the box. Now he is not present. And it doesn't matter to them. And they are talking about issue base. They are talking about issue base. What kind of issue base? How can you see the person? If you don't see the person, how can you talk about issues? Exactly the same thing that happened 2019. All the promises. If you ask Buhari today, he tells you, I never said $1 is going to be 1 naira. Because it wasn't him speaking. It's all these people they sent to us. Exactly. Even our media houses, they should stop, granting interviews to these people. If we don't hear about them, let us not hear about them. Let them stop bringing these people and talking about APCs while the person is not here. This is very painful. I said it yesterday on the other program. You cannot do this. The other day we were talking about somebody coming up with an emotion, saying he wants rotational presidency. Hello? What happened to what is it called? What happened to say, hey, move emotion to say anybody who is coming to rule us or to aspire to be the president must submit their full medical report. That's the kind of things we want to hear from them, not talking nonsense. I don't want to talk about his health because that is his own business, but I'm saying it right on this platform. Anything that stopped TINUBU not to attend yesterday's event has disqualified him. It's as simple as ABCD. And the Peace Accords Committee, they are shielding him. That tells us something. They never informed Nigerians that he wasn't there. Because if they take Shetima to go and put him in a place reserved for TINUBU, that means he wasn't there. I did not hear at any point in time they announced that TINUBU wasn't here because of this, that. They ought to have asked, why is he not there? Is he saying he doesn't want peace? We need to know. I can understand. It's getting too much for me. This is not acceptable by any standard. Nigerians, you need to wake up. You need to wake up right now. And one thing again, I want to use this opportunity to say, INEC, cabals, everybody that wants Nigeria to remain the same, they need to right now do the needful, because the youth will not accept anything other than what they want. It is not going to happen anymore. Obasanjo has said it. Many people have said it. If you want to break Nigeria today, do the opposite. Everybody right now is ready. Everybody right now is ready. It is either it is our country or we go. I have no apology for that. Enough of this nonsense. We have had enough of all this nonsense. We cannot continue like this. These old people who are always gagging us with lack of respect. They only remember respect when you question them. What kind of respect? Do they not know that respect is reciprocal? I'm calling upon all the youths. Do not allow these people anymore, because they're getting away with everything. You come here yesterday, you did not tell us why he's not there. Because this, if they're talking about this election, this was supposed to be an important event for this election. Making sure that everybody respects the rules. Everybody make peace, make sure there's no fighting. And he found something worthy to attend more than this. That's why I made the statement. Anything that makes him not to come there disqualifies him to be the president of Nigeria. I anchor here. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Chooks. I very much agree. That is so disrespectful. And Nigerians, we are saying no. We are saying no to anybody, any leader that intends to disrespect and insult us as a people going forward. Enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. And this begins the question, INEC, you people had better sit up, because Nigerians, we have our eyes on you. We sure do have our eyes on you. I mean, one would expect a letter, an official letter, stating to the people that, that our presidential candidates will not make it for this or that reason. Until now, over 24 hours, nothing has been said. It's obvious that we are not regarded, and they know that we are probably going to just talk and rant about this as usual and everything will die down. No, sir. This is not business as usual. To some people, Nigeria is all the silver and gold that they have. Nigeria is all the home that they have. Nigeria, our soil is where all of our toil is, and we are ready to give it a good fight. So INEC, whatever it is that you think that you are going to do, you better have a rethink. You just better have a rethink. Talk to everybody to sit up and do the needful. We have few comments here. Pete Pat says, to miss that event shows TINUBU is badly sick. Adelaja Ogumbi says, TINUBU is not a president yet and he is missing in action. Okay. Only Matthias says, my brother, reasonable youths are not following him. It's only his thugs that are following him. I thought you even greedy people. Even greedy ones. Thank you for your submissions. Please keep your submissions coming in, because I am looking at it. Nigerians, what? Let's catch your reaction on the presidential candidate of APC missing out on the peace pact and having Shatima represent him, and no word whatsoever has been said to Nigeria. Even his own party people are saying they don't know where he is. This was how Buhari started, though. This was how Buhari started. I was denying they don't know where he is. He's not sick. He only went for medical checkup. Lying to Nigerians, and they've started again. No. We cannot have another 4 or 8 years of a Buhari-like regime. God forbids it. We cannot. We will not. We are saying no to it. We are saying a big no to it. Mr. Goodman, good morning and welcome to the broadcast. Please go ahead and give your reaction to this.
Yeah, good morning, Ima, and good morning, my fellow panelists. Nigeria, like I said the other time, I said Nigeria is a movie. This episode, I don't know if I call it comedy or action movie. See, Emma, you just said it's not. We are warning them that it's not going to be business as usual. But unfortunately, we are heading towards that direction. It's going to be business as usual. What these people do, they keep bringing things one at a time and testing our resolve. And we keep falling for this. This thing that we did now is enough for everybody to be shouting. But I don't know. Mr. Chuks really said there's something really wrong with Nigerians. Something fundamentally wrong with us. You know, now we keep believing. I don't know if it's religion thing that is affecting our psyche. This thing is happening, and we keep believing that okay, probably because Obi is here, it's God's doing that Obi came and all this rally. No, it's not. This thing that happened now is enough for Nigerians to start speaking, even if the press don't speak. You see the way we're vibrating. That's how Nigerians, to let these people know. Let's not just keep quiet, because what they do this in turn by turn, turn by turn. Is it are we going to now react when they get to the final stage, the final rig the election? If they rig the election, you come, they will roll out their tank by then. They will roll out their tank, the army tank. But then they already declared the winner. Then by then, what are you going to do? So this is thing they do. This is what they're telling us. This is we think this Northerners, they are stupid. They're not stupid. They know what they are doing. But what it is now, the election now is about 2 Northerners and 1 Southerner. Because as it is, Shetima is the one going to take that position, whether TINUBU wins or not. So it's obvious. They know what they are doing. And we keep saying this thing that we shout, it's not going to be business as usual. But as it is going now, it's going to be business as usual. Because we are not reacting to the show already just into us there. Now, look, this man is not supposed to be here. People now are trying to put this under the carpet. But this is a serious matter that Nigerians, the youth now, is supposed to be speaking about this, talking. Let them know that this is, we can't accept this, you know. But they do this turn by turn. Next thing, they will do it again. We shout until you get to the final stage. They will now rig it finally. And that is it. We will shout again. But then they have the chance now to roll in their tanks and come out with their army and everything and start killing innocent people for nothing. This is what they do. So we have to be careful. We can't be taking this thing. He has done it the second time now. We can't be taking this thing from these people. It's enough. In any sane society, it's enough for them to go to INEC office, to go and protest in front of INEC office, to be shouting, what is going on? Why are you people keeping quiet in all these things that's going on? It's enough for people to go out and go to INEC office, demonstrate to them, look, so that they will know that we are serious. But when you keep shouting, hey, no, it's not going to be business as usual. It's heading towards to that direction, business as usual. We cannot keep quiet. We need to start demonstrating right now. Forget the rally. The rally will rally, but when it comes to this, we demonstrate on this one. INEC need to know how, like, INEC should explain to us why people are signing peaceful. The presidential candidate is not there. INEC need to explain to Nigerians. We can't just be keeping quiet. INEC will do what we are telling INEC, we are warning you, it's not going to be business as usual. But they are heading towards that direction. Nigerians, something is wrong. I don't know. We keep believing in this hope and faith. We always have faith, hope that, okay, this rally will be rally now. Maybe it's God's doing, it's God's divine that will become now. Everybody is supporting the people. But these people are not sleeping. These are people that is eating billions of dollars. You think they just fold their hands and you take it away from their mouth? They're not going to do something. It's not possible. Even a drug dealer, if you want to come and take his drug, he's going to fight you. So you're going to talk of people that eat money, that eat easy money. Nobody's talking. So we need from now, any of this kind of thing that happen again, people need to come out and speak on this thing. Not forget the rally now. Speak on this very thing so that I will know that we are serious. Because you say, oh, shout on social media. That's the thing. They say, let them just run. Because when you get to that final day, they reach the election, they declare a winner, then it's done. It's done. They've done their job. They've declared. The international community will just say, it's just a few years, a few places that they have election, malpractice. They will put their hand and go. And then as our youth will start dying. They will keep, well, I know they will put the crisis. I keep saying, when that crisis comes, I hope the same energy will be there, because definitely, surely I know there's going to be crisis. And they're going to roll in their hand as usual. This is normal. From now, tackle this thing from now, they say, if you want to catch a black goat, go in the afternoon to look for that black goat. Let it go in the night.
But thank you for your submission. Thank you to those on here on the broadcast. Thank you so very much, Tunanja. I see you right there. Welcome to the broadcast, Mr. Tunanja. Mr. Rita, thank you for being here. Pete Pa, thank you. Adelaja Ogumbi, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Oli Matthias, thank you. Willie, thank you for being here. Mommy Diaspora, thank you. Chima Obi, thank you. Smith, George, Vine Maxwell, Thank you so very much for being on this broadcast. Jude Uyepe, thank you for being on the broadcast. Thank you. And I didn't get that story, but I'll do better. Thank you. Jonoche Ofole, thank you so very much. Big Bros, thank you for being on this broadcast. Mary Kimade, thank you for being here. Bella Naomi, thank you. Osagovo, thank you so very much. Thank you to each and every one of you for being on this broadcast. Mr. Let Go, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you, Ima, and thank you, Niger Watch, and thank you, my fellow panelists. For me, I disqualified Mr. Ashwaju Ahmed TINUBU to contest for Nigerian president. And I have my reasons for that. When you look at the peace accord yesterday, you will see those people that are the organizers of that peace accord, they are our problems. They are not worthy to be an elder statesman and women. They are not. Because when you look at that place yesterday, did you see Adebanja there? So when you look at that peace accord yesterday, you will see Bishop Kuka is there. When Bishop Kuka celebrated his 70 years birthday, TINUBU was the first person there. He was there talking, supporting him and telling Kuka to support him to move Nigeria forward. But here we are, the most important issue. TINUBU went missing, and so-called Bishop Kuka did not make any statement. Nobody asked where is Ahmed TINUBU. Nobody gave Nigerians information where he was, what happened, why he was not there. You see Abu Salam talking stupidly, telling Nigerians what we don't want anymore. So those men yesterday, they know what they are doing. Thank God for Showore. What Showore did yesterday is to let them know that Nigerians are awake. We are dealing with an issue. Like Chuk said, Abu Salam is telling Nigerians, we are looking for an issue-based campaign. And you forgot that Ahmed TINUBU is nowhere to be found. And you are telling us to stop hate speech, to stop insulting the contestants. And you forgot to tell us where the contestant is. Everybody was there, but Ahmed TINUBU, this is not the first time. This is not the second time. This is a man who has not spoken to us. Even TVC that he owns, he can't even invite them to speak to us through them. He has not. All the invitation went void. He has not talked to Nigerians. In NBA, he was not there. That makes Shetima have the power to tell us that he will be in charge of our security. Then yesterday, he was not there. And they have not addressed, in fact, I'm very shameful of APC members because I can't be in a party where the leader of the party is behaving like touts. You cannot tell us what happened to the APC presidential candidate. Then Shetima went and sit on the front seat. And they did not let him know that you can't sit on the front seat. This seat is meant for the Ashwaju TINUBU. You can't sit down there. And Shetima sat on that seat. And Showore, that is a presidential candidate, you want to put him behind. That is not done. That is an example that Nigeria failed totally. As somebody said, there is something wrong with all Nigerians. There is something very, 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 very wrong. We did not shout. Nobody make any comment. They read all their papers and they signed the peace accord without Ahmed TINUBU being present. So where are we going? Like somebody said here, we are going the same way. How are you sure that Ahmed TINUBU will be present in any other event as critical as peace accord? He was not there. Which event will Ahmed TINUBU be? That is the question we have to be asking ourselves. So I disqualified him, and everybody that is supporting this man know that any situation Nigeria will be, you are among the people that want to put us there. Ahmed TINUBU is not capable. Ahmed TINUBU does not, he does not have the strength anymore to rule Nigeria. He doesn't have it anymore. So I disqualified this man to be a Nigerian president, to even be among people contesting for this seat. That's all I have to say. It's very shameful to all those elders that was there. Bishop Kuka is very shameful for him. For Ahmed TINUBU to attend his birthday and gave him brand envelope, and for him to come out yesterday and start speaking rubbish. He can brag in your birthday and he can come and sign what Nigeria want to hear, what Nigeria need to see. He is not there, and you are telling us that you are a bishop. That is shameful.
All right, Mr. Lego.
Bishops in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you for your submission. Thank you for being on the broadcast. I appreciate your time here. Thank you to each and every one of you that has participated in today's newspaper review. Do want to join us for Mondays through to Saturday, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper review, and 1 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays for the charts. Also, we have the discussions Monday through to Thursday. Do want to join us by 5 p.m. Nigerian time and 6 p.m. every Friday for debate. And do not forget the show by Lactates every Sunday. Guys, just turn on your notification bell, because you see these politicians, they will be giving it to us, and we'll be ready to dissect, we'll be ready to call them out, we'll be ready to drag them, we'll be ready to protest online and physically. Yes, we'll be able to, we'll be here to magnify, to use magnifying glasses to look at every behavior, every body language, everything that is said and that is not even said. So do well to turn on your notification bell, because you know the season that we are in. Thank you so very much for being here. Thank you to those that has donated today to the broadcast and to on our every broadcast. Thank you. It goes a really, really, really long way to help us. Thank you so very much. If you haven't, please endeavor to support us. Please endeavor to support us. Please endeavor to like our every broadcast. Thank you so very much. All right, Mr. Chibuzo, we've come to the close of our newspaper review today. Kindly give your contribution.
As everybody has spoken, you can see that, like I told you, the man is not fit. He's hungry for power, but he's not ready to stand for the power, you know. So the whole idea is we need to educate Nigerians. I don't know why we have so much intellectuals, and those intellectuals are not being used in a proper way. And the people can see that this man, he's not gonna be that fit. This man is very old, completely old. So I don't know. Nigerians need to wake up. Nigerians need to wake up. You know, we are so blind that we cannot see anymore. These people have weaponized us with poverty. Poverty have blinded our eye. We can't see anymore. It's not because, anyway, I don't too much blame the people in Nigeria, because where we have the privilege, because we managed to escape the kind of leadership they impose on us. So we manage to escape it. We can be able to see the other side of the future. Then that's why we can even be able to, you know, raise this alarm. Sometimes if we are in Nigeria, most of us could have been in a village where there is no electricity. We don't even know what is really happening. Whatever information we receive, we will take it as it is. So But if we have that privilege to, highlight people all over Nigeria, or those who have the opportunity wherever they are, try to educate those who are giving these people support, then I think they can change their mind. But at the end of the day, those people organize this very event. They are the ones supposed to be blamed, because I believe they did not invite Shetima, they invite TINUBU. And since they did not see the presence of TINUBU, they could have, just like as another man said there, they could have just tell Nigerians that look at the excuses that our APC candidates are giving to Nigerians. So Nigerians, we know now that, well, what we are going to receive from the APC leadership, if at all, is excuses. We don't know what to do next. But anyway, I think everything went smoothly. But whatever happens, we need to use our tongue and count our teeth. Because this thing, if we don't take time, they will rig this election the way I'm saying it. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Chizo, thank you very much. Put your mic on mute. Thank you. Mr. Kennedy, your submission, please.
Well, thank you very much. Like everybody has said, almost everybody is saying almost the same thing. It's really very sad the way the country is going. Like I said initially, the problem started from the convener or the organizers of the event, Abdul Salam. He's the one that brought this constitution. He imposed this constitution on us, and the constitution is the one that is causing ripples all over the 6 geopolitical zones. And he's there. He invited TINUBU. TINUBU is not there, and nobody spoke about it. I didn't even know, because I didn't watch the program. I didn't even know that Bishop Kuka was there. They are all the same. These are scoundrels. These are wicked people. Very, very wicked people. They don't mean good for the nation. If they mean good for the nation, they are not even. They are supposed to ask that Shetima not to sit on that seat, because it doesn't belong to him. I think he's trying to usurp the powers of the presidential candidate. This is real usurpation, which is wrong in all its entirety. But the country has to get prepared for the worst. Everybody has to get prepared. If this is where they want to take us to, we are ready to follow them to wherever they want to go. On that very day, we are ready to use our votes. People are back home, ready to use their votes to make sure they bring Obi and Dati to power. And those of us living abroad, we should be able to galvanize them by sending money so that they will not be interested in the 1 or 2 or 3,000 that will be distributed to them by all these scoundrels, these wicked people. That's what I have. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for being on the broadcast, and thank you for your submission, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Chris George. All right, let's move on to Mr. Vine. Mr. Vine, please briefly give us your submission.
Thank you so much. And I would like to use this opportunity to tell obedience. You have a great work ahead of you. If you really want Obi and Dati to be the president of Nigeria, to change this ugly narrative of Nigeria, you have a greater work to do. And where you have this greater work to do is in INEC. APC and PDP are busy, how do I put it? Making out processes to get around that election and consequently rig it. They are devising means to run that election and to rig it themselves, because they are the money bags. They have billions to themselves. They have looted that country and placed all those billions of dollars in their pockets. They will do everything in order to rig that election. This is where you have to work hard. Like I said the other day, election is won at the polling stations. If you allow them to rig it at the polling stations, it will be disastrous for Nigeria. Thank you. And as you do this, I pray that God will give you the strength to do it and see the end of it. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, Mr. Chris George, do we have you back? Okay, we'll move on quickly to Mr. Chooks.
Yeah, thank you, Emma, once again. Thank you. Let's go for reminding us that TINUBU attended Bishop Kuka's birthday, but was unable to attend his Bishop Kuka's organized a peace accord. He said, "This is the problem we have." I said it. All these people who came there as our leaders, as statesmen, they are all failures. They are the issue we are trying to solve, and they are still in the center of the same issue. You do not organize a peace accord and one of the main political party aspirant is not there, and you did not raise an eyebrow. What kind of peace are you trying to ask them to sign? If one of the toughest, the ruling party is not there, it means you are just lying to Nigerians. And if anything should happen to Nigeria, these men should be held accountable. Because the way it is today, its time has come. Nobody can stop it. It's either they want it in peace or they want it the other way around. But I am very, very sure, anything its time has come, no one except God can stop it. So I use this opportunity to call every Nigerian to do the right thing. For me, I know every Nigerian is ready to do the right thing. But the fight, like Vine Maxwell said, is with the referees. And these referees, all I'm asking for every Nigerian today is to start asking them questions. Because apart from them, we have already turned our back to these people. They are the only reason. They are the reason between us now and the right thing. So I am calling every Nigeria, go and get your PVC, be ready to vote on that day, and be ready to defend the vote. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time on here with us. Thank you, Mr. Chooks. Mr. Goodman.
Yeah, man, thank you. My own closing remark, I want to say there's this so-called elite or called rulers. Probably they know something about Nigeria that we don't know, because the way we the citizens are so passionate about Nigeria. These men they're not passionate about Nigeria like that. Probably they know that this country they don't have a country, but we think we have a country. That's why they steal all this money, they eat all this money. They're not, because I don't see people that love and passionate about a country. They will be doing all these things. Probably they know that we don't know. We're just sitting at the other side, killing ourselves, be passionate, we love Nigeria, we don't die for Nigeria. But they don't want to die for Nigeria. They just want to eat from Nigeria. Probably, I don't know, because I'm just seeing, I'm finding I've lost over Nigeria. But for those people that still believe that Nigeria is going to work, Nigeria is a country, they just have to stand their ground and come out when it's time to fight for that Nigeria, to hold their Nigeria. They are ready to fight for Nigeria. Because this so-called elite, they cannot fight for Nigeria. Because to what they are doing, they don't even believe in Nigeria. They're not passionate about Nigeria. So why are we here being so passionate to kill ourselves about this Nigeria? So my take is, those that believe in one Nigeria, on your election day, go and vote. If you're going to stand and defend your vote, stand. If the fight comes, stand your ground and fight the fight. So that's my take, Emma. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Goodman, and I wish you an amazing day. Thank you for being on this broadcast. Mr. Let Go.
Yeah, thank you again, Emma, and my fellow panelists. Everybody here has spoken very well. We all need to share this message, like it and share it so that it can get to our people. Because as somebody said, those in the villages don't have light, they don't have network, so they don't have access to what is going on in Nigeria. Sometimes we get the first-hand information before any of those people
Mr. Lego?
It is very, very powerful. As I said, these our elders, they don't care because they have looted our resources. They have looted all. They are intoxicated with power and money. So they don't know what people on the street is seeing every minute of the day. In that meeting, all of them were lodged in a special hotel. Many were flew Air Force One. So they don't really care. So that is our problem. As number 2 said, INEC is our problem. Their confidence is in INEC. That is where their confidence is. And the only way they can win is to ring 2023 election. That is why we have to start now to shout, to be on the street. That is the time is now for TINUBU to miss that event and no information about what happened, the reason why TINUBU was not there is very, very, it's an assault to Nigeria. Let me use that word. To all Nigerians, to their party members, to everybody, because they are the ruling party. They are the people in power.
Right.
And they are using all what they have to suppress others. So we have to stand up now to fight this good fight before it will be too late. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Lego, thank you for your submission. Thank you to each and every one of you that has, participated in today's newspaper review. Please do well to like this broadcast before you leave. Please, thank you. Do well to like this broadcast, share, and please do well to support us by clicking on the $ to the right on the comment section. Yes, thank you. So yesterday, let's have an open house conversation on this one. So yesterday, I took in the news where the military, NAF, said to Abuja residents that they shouldn't be worried, they shouldn't be concerned or fear that they'll be having aerial rehearsals for the forthcoming Independence Day celebration. Well, what they did not tell us was that they'll be having humans falling from the sky. So yesterday, the city of Abuja, they had men of what are they called? They were falling off the sky, from the sky. They said they were rehearsing or they were training them, and they seem not to be getting the training. And that was very risky to put the lives of those people at such risks. They could have fallen on the life pole. Am I over exaggerating this thing? They could have fallen on anything. They should just rest. I don't know what they want to celebrate in this independence, that you are having men falling from the sky with failed parachute and all of that. Let me catch your reaction on that, gentleman. Mr. Kennedy, you're here. Mr. Kennedy, should I move on? All right, Mr. Vine Maxwell, you want to say something?
Yes, that is my field of profession. I was an airborne officer as well, trained in Russia for 1 year. You
so
see,
what happened? Who do we blame for that? The trainer or the trainee?
The trainer and the federal government of Nigeria, the Air Force Department, the Airborne Department. I have never witnessed a place where jumpers were given perforated chutes they were giving perforated. When you look at the video, you will see that some of the parachutes are perforated, are torn. That is semi-suicide course that you are sending those people to do, and you can see what happened. The force they landed with is as a result of the perforations on the parachute. Any parachute that you are going to jump with don't supposed to be perforated. They just wanted to use these people as guinea pigs again. You don't do it. You don't do it in airborne course. You don't do it. You give them well standardized airborne, parachutes, not perforated or torn. That is to tell you how Nigeria is. Nigeria is gone. If they can give their soldiers, such perforated parachutes to land, to jump from aircraft, Nigeria is wicked. The Air Force is wicked. The federal government is wicked. They're just about to kill my comrades.
Thank you, Mr. Vice. Are we Nigeria to come to say there's nothing to celebrate about the Independence Day? And if people still insist on celebrating it, at least do it well. You cannot be having humans fall from the sky all in the name of training. Does anybody have anything? This is just an open house conversation for 2 minutes.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, Mr. Kennedy.
Yes, I'm not here to challenge Mr. Van Maswell, who is a professional in the area, but I think the parachute was not, intentionally perforated. I think, because of the aging of the parachute when it was what it was supposed to open, the gravity or the power of the breeze just started turning the parachute, and that was how you have all those holes all over. The fact that is what I see there, because you see, even the cars, when you park the cars for too long, the tires become very kind of weird, and it starts giving way when you use it on the highway. But anyway, Nigeria is a comedy. You see what these people were doing. What were they trying to show to us? But you people have been saying that these are people that went to Liberia, went to Sierra Leone and all that. But I don't see any good in our military. What are they doing? Look at how they were landing. They were landing as if it was just like a child's play. Is that the way military, the way they are supposed to land? It is funny, and they are even landing in public places. What are they trying to show us? One landed on top of a tree, and the other one was almost landed. I think he landed on top of a car. That was a very harsh landing. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know what they wanted us to see. If they had wanted us. Anyway, let me just stop here. It's crazy. Nigeria is crazy. I stop here.
Can I say something?
Yes, Mr. Goodman.
Okay. I say, I can tell you that Nigeria is a movie. Nigeria is a movie. Sometimes we have horror movie, sometimes we have action movie, sometimes we have comedy. This one is another comedy movie. Everybody is laughing. See, these are clowns. I tell you. Boko Haram, where they are now, we're looking at this thing, smiling. I think that the people that come to challenge us in the Sambisa forest. This was. They're smiling. Boko Haram will be smiling. Nigeria is just a funny bunch of people. Honestly, I don't know. I said there's something fundamentally wrong with Nigeria. Honestly, this is not a joke. We are taking like a joke. It's not a joke. There's something fundamentally wrong with Nigeria. Our problem is beyond Uma. That country really cleansing and deliverance. Because as a whole, not just this one person. How? Look at the display. Look at the display. Look. If other foreign countries looking at Nigeria now, people like Ghana can invade Nigeria. Ghana, as a small country, can invade Nigeria and colonize Nigeria. People are supposed to defend us now against foreign invasion. Look at them, showing to the world that they are not capable. This is just a disgrace. And with some people that say, I'm a proud Nigerian, look myself, I'm a proud Nigerian. You go outside and stand and say, I'm a proud Nigerian. People will just put that video, show you that video. You see this is your Nigeria and you're proud of Nigeria. Emma, another movie tomorrow. I'm going to say another movie.
Emma.
All right. Good man.
Emma.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do you know what happened? Ashwaja Ahmed Tinubu have given them agbado. He has given them agbado. So whenever you eat agbado, that is what will be happening.
Those are the people. Those are the people he wants to recruit into the military after eating agbado. And come on. All right, thank you, my able panelists. Thank you. I just wanted to throw that into the house. The issues of Nigeria has been very saddening. Yes, but let's not leave off that way. I wanted us to have a bit of a laugh. For those that are going on to start that day, the likes of Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy, I wanted to ask, by the reason of your job, you have become a better dancer, right?
No, I don't dance. I shouldn't be dancing at this age. No, I shouldn't be dancing at this. I'm almost 60. I shouldn't be dancing. I have my managers.
Sister Emma, do you want him to dance to fall like the airborne people?
Okay. All right, Mr. Kennedy. Thank you for that. I wish you a very, very productive day. And to each and every one of you, thank you for always being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I always look forward to hearing from you and seeing you. I wish you a better day. I wish you good success on everything that you do. All right, Mr. Van Maxwell, you have 20 seconds.
Oh, Sister Emma, you see, I would like to tell you that when Nigeria sent their first troops in Liberia, it was airborne battalion that went there, and they landed very, very well and secured the ground for the ground troops to come in. I do not know the reason why. You see, the reason why this is happening today is you have inefficient government. A government that doesn't take into consideration the safety of Nigerians and for their forces. That is what is happening. On no occasion will anybody issue perforated, very wide perforated chutes for jumpers to jump from the aircraft. Thank you. And I just hope that some of them, did not hurt badly.
All right. All right, thank you for your submission. Please, you should take care of our paramilitary. Please take care of our paramilitary. I beg. Enough of what is happening. We don't. So who do we blame for this? My people, please let us do well. We see everything that is.
Mrs. Emma, sorry to budge in. Let me tell Van Maxwell, he just left. Okay. Anyway, let me take it back.
He's still on the broadcast.
But when Jaja is it Jammeh of I think that was Gambia, when he refused to hand over power to the elected president, and Nigerians Nigeria government was trying to invade his country. The jet fighter we took there almost fell off the sky. It was smoking. As it was smoking and getting very close to the building, Jaja Jammeh thought they were going to shoot him, and he didn't know that the jet was almost falling, and he just escaped and said, "Okay, I will hand over." That is the joke one of my friends was making here. Anyway, I wanted Van Maxwell to know it's not all those parachutes. There was no hole because of the weight of the air. They just started getting perforated. That is what I see there. Which government? I better forget these people.
Yeah, but Kennedy, yes. You see, that is why I tell you maintenance. You see, we still have Alpha Jet. Alpha Jet let me just 70s mod, aircraft that they are still using. 70 years aircraft that are built in the 70s. That is what they are still using, Alpha Jet. I don't think Nigeria has the money to buy F-16 and F-15 jet fighters.
Heavily funded. Our military is heavily funded.
Yes, it is heavily funded, but where does the money go to? This is where the National Assembly, the committee, is it the National Assembly Committee on the Military or Armed Forces, is not doing a good job. All of them are compromised. They give them brown envelope, they renege on what they're supposed to do. That is why you see all this is happening. Have you forgot the Dasuki Gate? Have you forgotten that? I think the modern aircraft Nigeria has ever acquired is this Tucano fighter, fighter plane, and they are not jet bombers. They are just fighter aircraft. They are not jet bombers. In fact, that country is gone. That country is gone. And most of these things were secured by Shagari. Most of these things were secured by Shagari during his time. In fact, most of the equipment Shagari bought is what we use in Liberia and Sierra Leone, especially the 155 artillery tanks and the rest of them. Radar controlled tanks. These are Shagari bought them in those days, and they are upgraded. We use them against the Cameroon. What Nigeria has is the inefficiency of the government to give account, transparency, accountability. That is what is killing that country. And they are using the Nigerian troops as a case study or guinea pigs. That is why you see Boko Haram is bringing down Nigerian Alpha Jet. These Alpha Jets are not fit for purpose at all.
Talking about Boko Haram, the military released the video, or some men of the military released the video celebrating, and there was burning bush, where they say that Boko Haram has been defeated. And the military men seem to be rejoicing and they are happy about it. I hope this will not be like one of those many victories that that gets to elapse. So I just hope that is a true and a sincere victory over Boko Haram this time around. Thank you for trying to come into the studio. I'm sorry, we are done for the day. Thank you very much for being part of our newspaper review. I appreciate your time on here. Join us later this evening by 6 p.m. for our debate. Join me tomorrow also for our newspaper review. To my amazing panelists, I love each and every one of you. Thank you for being here. God bless you. To those on the comment section, I love each and every one of you. God bless you. And to those watching, thank you so very much. God bless each and every one of you. Of course, I love you too. May God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Bye for now.